I think it's just, like, easy to just be like, well, Assassin's Creed is fucking what it is now, and the canon just doesn't matter to me anymore. Like, it really doesn't matter what a big corporate entity says about a product to me. Like, what's canon to me is fucking, you know, the Desmond saga. I might not like, you know, Connor and stuff. Like, canon is just this weird concept. Who fucking cares what's canon? Canon doesn't actually matter. Because it really doesn't. It doesn't matter if Ubisoft say this is canon, this thing's not canon. Who fucking cares? Canon is fucked. And their canon doesn't even matter anyway. Because they've got novels telling the same story as the games that don't even fucking line up. They've got things that happen in games that are like, oh, this is just a gameplay thing. This is just Animus Magic. Just fuck off. Canon doesn't matter to you, so why should it fucking matter to me? AC1 to Revelations is fucking canon, and then some of the events of fucking AC3. Not all of them. Just the fact that Desmond did go to the fucking Grand Temple and died and shit. Like that, I like, you know, whatever. He saved the world. Cool. It rounds off his fucking story. And, you know, the Kenway saga and stuff. And I like Forsaken, so that can exist. And, like, you know, all of that stuff. So that's fine. AC1 to fucking Revelations is my core canon, though. And that's all I really give a shit about. Altair and Ezio. That's it. That's fucking it. That's all that matters. But that's just where I'm at with it now. Because I feel like canon is such a pointless conversation when it comes to a company that doesn't give a shit about what is and isn't canon. So, like, yeah, Cassandra was alive during this in Ubisoft's weird, fucked up canon. But to me, that doesn't exist. To me, that just doesn't exist, and it just doesn't matter. I don't give a shit if they say that, oh, because we made this shit game in 2018 where Cassandra stays alive for 2,000 years, doesn't mean I have to fucking believe it. Cassandra wasn't fucking alive during this. Layla's not real. She doesn't fucking exist. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit they added after the fact, and it is shit. So I don't fucking care. AC1 to Revelations. Ezio Altair. That shit. That's Assassin's Creed. Everything else can fuck off. And as much as there's some cool shit in Valhalla, I don't care. It's not canon. Fuck it. I don't care. Canon doesn't fucking matter. Fuck canon. Fuck it all. Yeah, you can't tell what is and isn't canon. And that's exactly the point. Ubisoft don't care, so I don't care. Canon used to matter. It used to matter. There was a story they were trying to tell. There was lore that mattered, and you could find lore in different pieces of media that came from the brand because canon mattered. You couldn't have somebody from fucking an AC fan page make a novel and be like, that's canon, because it wasn't, because it wasn't, because Ubisoft decided what's canon because they gave a shit. But when they stopped giving a shit, it doesn't matter what's canon and what's not canon because it's all just as ridiculous. So basically all I do now is I just appreciate the stuff that I like. And if I don't like it, I can ignore it, and it doesn't matter to me anymore. Don't get me wrong, when I played Odyssey, the whole concept of Cassandra being alive bothered me. But then I realized that it doesn't really matter, and it's the same with, like, Star Wars. Like, obviously, there's some things that I like, some things I dislike, but at the end of the day, I don't have to fucking watch Empire Strikes Back and be like, oh, but fucking Kylo Ren and Rey and all, like, doesn't matter. It doesn't exist. It doesn't fucking matter. Because these movies act as their own isolated story. All that bullshit you add on after the fact doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And so that's where I'm at with it.